If you examine a map of the world, you could notice that the shapes of South America and Africa look like they could fit together. You may ask why they are apart if they were once together. What could move those large masses? One man had come up with an idea as to how it could have happened. His name was Alfred Wegener. Alfred was born on November 1st, 1980 in Berlin, Germany. His father had run an orphanage. He had an interest in physical and earth sciences. He graduated with a PhD in astronomy from the University of Berlin. He began teaching at the University of Marburg. He began to gain an interest in the ancient history of the Earth's continents and their placement. He first noticed that the eastern coast of South America and the northwestern coast of Africa looked alike. He also came across studies in 1911 that there were identical fossils. In 1912, he presented his idea of continental displacement, which was later known as continental drift. Alfred Wegener suggested that 300 million years ago, all of the Earth's land masses were in constant motion and formed one supercontinent called Pangaea. This theory proposed that the Earth's outer shell is made up of about 20 plates, moving over a layer of hot rock. In 1915, he published his most famous work, The Origin of Continents and Oceans. He presented extensive evidence to support his claims. He had 4 pieces of evidence that supported his claim. He saw the jigsaw fit between South America and Africa. He found fossils of the same plants and animals on both continents. He felt that they could exist in both places if the continents were once joined together. There are mountains similar in age and structure on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. The Appalachians are located in the US and Canada, and there are also similar mountains in the British Isles and Europe. These mountains formed about 3 million years ago when North America collided with Europe and Northern Africa. Ice sheets covered Southern Africa, India, Australia, and South America about 250 million years ago. How could this ice develop in places that are so warm today? The only explanation seemed to be that at one time the continents were located closer to the South Pole. Despite the evidence, the scientific community ignored his ideas. Wegener took part in an expedition in Greenland with 15 others. There was severe weather and only 13 of those people left back. Wegener continued and he got to the location 5 weeks later. On his return trip, he got lost and was presumed dead in 1930. It gained credibility in the 1960s when scientists studied plate tectonics and his ideas were the framework. Today, his ideas are widely regarded by the scientific community.